Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about perfectionism and how you can control it instead of letting it control you. So right now I'm trying to keep my voice down because I'm trying to get my son, my youngest son, to sleep. And apologies for the background noise from the dishwasher. Apparently the noise allows him to concentrate on sleeping. Anyways, perfectionism in and of itself is not a bad thing. Sometimes it gets a bad rap, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Wanting to deliver a very high quality end product is a good thing, actually. But like any good thing, it can easily become a bad thing if you let it, if you lose control of it. And I still suffer from it, actually. Even after years of experience. For example, just last week, I was working on a presentation for some high-level clients. I was working on it all day, and then at nighttime, I haven't delivered it yet, and I caught myself, sitting in bed trying to make it as polished as possible. And although it was pretty much ready to go, or sometimes I'd be, writing code, and I'd be refactoring, trying to make that bad boy as clean and polished code as possible. That's a sign of being too perfectionist sometimes. I like to think of perfectionism as a hyperactive friend. It requires a lot of energy to maintain. So, and you can see, like how it can dig into your personal time. You end up working on projects in your free time, and it can obviously also have an effect on how fast you can deliver projects. So here's the thing, you should not get rid of that feeling of being perfectionist because it's an important thing. You can use it as a drive, but like I mentioned, as soon as you're aware of it, starting to take over, you should say, okay, stop, okay, and then now you can take action to move away from it. And there's obviously a lot of tools out there that can help you with this. For example, time boxing things like, making sure that you don't exceed a certain amount of time working on something, or, setting deadlines for projects and so forth. So these can help you. I'm not going to sit down here and pretend that I know all of them because I don't. So you can do your own research. But for me, the most difficult battle was the psychological battle, the battle in my head, how to convince myself to stop. And if you were to take anything away from this video, is this one tip that my friend Alexander shared with me. She's a professional life coach. I will try to get her on the show to talk to you guys. But so she says that every time you realize that perfectionism is standing in the way between you and delivery, remember that your standards are not the same as people's standards. And the way I understand this is, usually as a perfectionist, you set your standards pretty high. And it could be that to deliver something, your standards should be just right here, not here. Here is enough, right? And when it comes to delivery, in most cases, delivering fast and then improving later is usually better than postponing delivery or not delivering at all. So remember that. So if you struggle with perfectionism like me, I hope you found these thoughts and pointers useful. If you like this type of content, remember to subscribe and follow, and I'll talk to you soon.